They've been watching, the FBI has been watching them since 2007. Why arrest them now?
Evidently, there's something that the FBI saw, felt, or heard that felt they may be an imminent threat. And that's what usually happens. You may watch these people for years. In this case, it was actually years. They talk about something. They lead the FBI to believe there's something going to happen. And at that point, you have to make a decision. Do you cut it off? Do you let them go? Do you let them go and take a chance of losing them in the process? In this case, a decision was made, and they took them.
You think the investigation was about to be revealed somehow, and maybe that had something to do with it?
It could. That happens.
Yeah.
That happens.
Okay. The complaint says that they recently purchased propane gas tanks. Could that have been the trigger, you think?
You know what? I don't think so. I think Michael Weiss was right. You know, that's the propane gas tank stuff it's a hard discharge capability, but the pressure cooker stuff, some of the conversations that they were having, that could have led investigators to believe that it was imminent.
She also, one of them searched for, on her phone, how to research and spot an undercover cop. And here's what she searched for, things like informants, bombs, and lessons. And he or she, an informant, a 10-point checklist. Could undercover cops have been in danger because of these?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and that's the trends we face now. The lone wolf trends, that's what we're facing. You know, and these people like this, they're getting a lot of influence from abroad. They're getting a lot of influence through social media. They have access to thousands of documents on the internet. And luckily, as Michael said earlier, luckily, they picked up on it. And, you know, the problem is, Don, sometimes you're going to miss one. Yeah. And you only have to miss one, and it's going to be a
I want to ask you, since we're talking about undercover cops, are police more vulnerable? Because Rafael Ramos, who was the officer who died with his partner, last year, they even talked about targeting their funerals for police officers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nobody should be surprised by this. Nobody. You know, they've been talking about it for years. They say they're coming. They say there's a jihad. You know, so when stuff like this happens, you know, you see people watching this and they go, oh my God, I can't believe it. You can't believe it. Why can't you believe it? They said we were going to do it. They're talking about it all the time. It's all over social media. I was on CNN one morning. I talked about ISIS on the show. By the time I got off, my Twitter account lit up from ISIS people talking about what I just said.